We are going to start with circular arc and sector in trigonometry today, and I would like to say that please take care of yourself during this time of corona. People are thinking that corona is going down and people are letting their guards down. Please don't do that, because this is the time where you have to be careful. Where you have to be careful. Now, circular arc and sector. The word circular itself will indicate what does it mean. For example, if I have a circle with center O and I have two radii, and this arc APB is there. Arc is a part of circumference of the circle. Arc is the part of the circumference of circle. If you look at that, APB is part of the circumference of the circle. Please notice that this angle subtended by this arc at the center will decide what kind of arc APB will be. Any angle which is less than 180 will, if theta is less than 180, then the arc APB will be minor arc. There are two arcs. One is minor arc, and major arc. So I am talking just now, what I am seeing is in this figure is APB is minor arc. It is minor arc. This is making subtending. It is subtending. It is making an angle theta at the center of the circle. And what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the length of the arc APB. We have to calculate the length of the arc APB. Please remember, circumference of the circle, circumference is 2 pi r. Circumference is 2 pi r. And when we are talking of circumference, then the angle at the center is 360 degree. 360 degree. So arc APB is simply calculated, whatever the angle is there, this theta, the angle theta is in radian. You remember that. Yesterday we discussed radian and degree system. Two systems we had discussed. One was sexagesimal system, the another was circular system. In the circular system, the radian is the measurement which is used for angles. Now arc APB will be whatever the angle is there, angle subtended by the arc at the center is theta, divided by 360, multiply it by 2 pi r. Multiplied by 2 pi r. Because this theta is making what part of arc is being made? Theta divided by 360 of the total 2 pi r. Of the total 2 pi r. So it will be equal to, 2 pi in radian is 360 degree. 2 pi in radian is 360 degree. So it will remain theta into r. So the length of the arc APB, length of arc APB will be always calculated by theta multiplied by the radius of the circle. Length of the arc APB will be always calculated by multiplication of theta multiplied by arc. This is the calculation for the arc, the length of the arc, and theta is in radians, where theta is in radian. Theta is in radian. Theta is in radian. Always theta is taken in radian. Now let us move to the next page. Sorry. Already recorded that. Let's go to the next page, and now we are going to discuss about the sector. This is your circle with center O, and again OA and OB are two radii. They are radii. OA and OB are two radii. Now please remember this again, this angle is theta, and if I join, suppose A to B, if I join A to B, from the theorems of circle we know that if I drop a perpendicular from the center of the circle to a chord which is not diameter, it bisects the chord. It will bisect the chord. Suppose I drop a perpendicular here. OM is perpendicular to AB. OM is perpendicular to AB. Then this perpendicular will divide AB, bisect AB. AM will be equal to MB. Also, the property is that this perpendicular from the center not only bisects the base, but it also bisects the vertical angle. That means this angle theta. So we will say that angle AOM is equal to angle BOM is equal to theta upon 2. It divides the vertical angle. It divides the vertical angle. Now by using trigonometry, because I have got two right angle triangle, I have got OAM, I have got OMB. So what I'll do is I can calculate AM also, I can calculate OM also. I can calculate AM also, I can calculate OM also, I can calculate AB also. Let us see, in triangle OAM, in triangle OAM, what will happen? If I want to calculate AM, then AM is perpendicular and this is radius R. This is radius R. So perpendicular upon hypotenuse is sine theta. Sine theta. Perpendicular here is OM, hypotenuse is R, and theta is sine theta upon 2. It is sine theta upon 2 because that theta is divided into two equal parts for the triangle OAM. So we can calculate the value of OM. OM will be how much? OM will be R sine theta upon 2. We have calculated OM. OM is R into sine theta upon 2. R theta upon 2. Similarly, suppose if I want to calculate AM, AM is what? AM is actually perpendicular. Sorry, I did wrong. I think the perpendicular will be AM, not OM. Perpendicular will be for this perpendicular will be AM. because the base is OM. Base is OM. So AM came out to be R sine theta upon 2. So from this we can calculate AM is equal to MB. So AB will be double of AM, and that will be 2R sine theta by 2. 2R sine theta by 2. This is the value of AB. You can calculate the length of the chord. You can calculate the length of the chord. You can calculate the length of the chord with the help of this. You can calculate the length of the chord with the help of this. But let me calculate also OM. Let me calculate also OM. Then I will be able to calculate the area of this triangle OAB. I'll be able to calculate the area of the triangle OAB. Let me calculate OM. Let us calculate the value of OM. In the same triangle, this will become base upon hypotenuse in triangle OAM. Base upon hypotenuse will be cos theta. Base is what? OM. Hypotenuse is R. It is cos theta by 2. This cos theta by 2. So if I look at here, OM will become how much? I'll write this side so that it is visible to you. OM will be R cos theta by 2. OM is R cos theta by 2. So we have got AB, the base of the triangle. We have got the height of the triangle. So what is left now if I want to calculate the area of the triangle? For the area of the triangle, it will be very simple, that I will be using the formula half base into height. Let's do that. Area of triangle OAB. Area of triangle OAB will be half base into height. Now the base is, I think, AB, the height is OM. Base I have calculated as 2. How much I have calculated? 2R sine theta by 2. If you look at that. Yes, 2R sine theta by 2. 2R sine theta by 2. And OM is what? OM we have calculated as what? R cos theta by 2. R cos theta by 2. Hence, if we multiply it, don't cut 2 because I need to use that. Half R into R is R square. And this will be left as 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and this is half R square, and it will become sine theta. We will be studying this formula later, so for the time being you can just remember, actually sine 2 theta can be written as 2 sine theta cos theta. Similarly, sine theta, if it becomes 2 theta, then it becomes half here on the right hand side. If it is theta here, half of that will become 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So that is how we get area of triangle OAB, area of triangle OAB as, what do we get? Half R square sine theta. And what is the theta? Theta is the angle at the center. Angle subtended by the arc at the center of the circle. So with the help of this, we were able to calculate the area of the triangle OAB. Next, I would be calculating the area of the sector. Let us see what is the sector. Now we will do area of sector. Let us calculate the area of sector. How do we calculate the area of the sector and what is sector? Again, if I draw a circle, let us take, oh sorry, no, take it again. O is the center here, OA is one of the radii, OB is another radii. Then this portion, this part of the circle, a part of the circle included between two radii and an arc is called a sector. Let me name P here, give it a name P here. So OAPB is a sector. Again, there are two sectors. One is major sector, one is minor sector. Here the shaded portion is minor sector. Here the shaded portion is minor sector, while as the unshaded portion which is left in the circle is called major sector. In the minor sector, you will notice again the angle here. Suppose this is theta. This angle theta is again, what is it called? Angle subtended by the arc at the center. If it is less than 180 degree, then the sector will be minor sector. And if the angle becomes at this theta becomes 180 degree, obviously it will divide the circle into two equal halves, and each half will be called a semicircle. Each half will be called a semicircle. But I am interested in just now the minor sector. To calculate the shaded area of the sector. Like we calculated if you remember the length of the arc, we calculated the length of the arc. Similarly here I am going to calculate the area. Now the area of a circle, you are aware that area of circle is pi r square. Area of the circle is pi r square. And area of sector OAPB will be given by what? Now theta is the angle. It will be divided by 360 degree. It will be divided by 360 degree because it is part of the 360 degree into multiplied by the area of the circle. You know that pi in radians is 180 degree. Pi in radians is 180 degree. So it will become what? If I write it 360 into 180 into r square, actually you'll get 2. So you'll get half theta r square. Area of sector. Area of sector, area of sector OAPB. Area of sector OAPB is what? half r square into theta or half theta, one and the same thing. Whatever way you want to write, whether you write r square first or theta later, or theta first and r square later, it does not make any difference. This is your area of sector. Area of sector. I have also calculated the area of the triangle, if you remember. Before this, we calculated the area of the triangle. Let's just see that. In all the cases, we have taken the angle at the center to be theta, radius of the circle to be r. This is O, center of the circle. This is radii OA. This is radii OB. And this is APB. APB is APB is arc. And if I join A to B, this is chord. If we join any 2 points on the circumference of the circle, we get a chord. If we join any 2 points on the circumference of the circle, we get a chord. So AB is a chord. This angle was theta. This angle was theta, and we had done that. We had drawn a perpendicular here, OM, and so it had become theta by 2, and this angle had become theta by 2. If you remember exactly what was AM, what is AM, what is AM in this perpendicular? It is perpendicular. It is perpendicular. So AB was in terms of actually 2r, and what was it? Sine theta by 2. Was it 2r sine theta by 2 or r sine theta by 2? 2r sine theta by 2. Why? Because it was double. It was double. It was double. If you look at that, AB was 2r sine theta. And what was OM? OM was r cos theta by 2. And area of triangle OAP had come out to be what? If you remember, what was the area of the triangle which had come out to be? Area of the triangle had come out to be half base into height 2r sine theta by 2 r cos theta by 2. We did not cut 2, half r square 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and we had got the formula as half r square, and it had become sine theta. I told you sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta, or sine theta will be 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. This formula we will discuss in detail later. So this is the area of triangle OAP. Now we want to calculate this area. We want to calculate the shaded area here. Suppose I want to calculate this shaded area. So it's very simple. Area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. Shaded area would be area of sector OAPB minus area of triangle, I'll put it further up, area of triangle OAB, because area of the sector is bigger, area of triangle is smaller. From the total area of the sector, if I subtract the area of the triangle, I'll get that. I've already calculated the area of the sector. What was the area of the sector? If we go back, if just now, area of the sector OAP was half r square theta. So half r square theta minus half r square sine theta. This will give you the area of the sector. This will give you the area of the sector. Area, shaded area. And if what can I take out common out of this? Half r square. So it will become theta minus sine theta. So shaded area, which is shown in the figure, becomes this. Shaded area will become half r square, and in the bracket I have theta minus sine theta. So today we have discussed the length of the arc of a circle. If we go back from the very beginning, I'll just revise quickly. Minor arc, major arc, circumference, then we calculated arc APB, arc APB as theta upon 360 into 2 pi r, 2 pi and 360, because 360 degree is equal to 2 pi in radian. We know that 2 pi radian is equal to 360 degree. So they will cancel each other. We get theta r. So length of the arc AB we got as theta r, where theta has to be in radian. Then we discussed in the triangle OAB how to calculate the base AB, how to calculate the height OM, and then we calculated from that the area of the triangle OAB. Then we calculated the area of the sector. Area of the sector of the circle. Area of the sector. What is sector? Sector is the area included between two radii and the arc of a circle. We have taken here minor sector, area of the minor sector. If I want to calculate the area of the major sector, simply subtract this half r square theta from pi r square. Subtract it from pi r square, you will get the remaining area, because the area of the circle is pi r square. And if I want to get the area of the major sector, then this is the area of the minor sector. Total area is pi r square. From pi r square, if I subtract this, I'll get the area of the major sector. Then let us see what had we done. Then we calculated the area, shaded area shown in the figure. As I had promised that I'm not going to give a video more than 20 to 25 minutes. I'm not going to go beyond that, because you get bored very fast and I'm not interested in that. So let us make smaller videos, hold your interest, and you can learn. You can go through your videos time and again. So I'm stopping the video now.